Okay, so I'm going to show you a tip that I do in both Facebook and Instagram. I've noticed that different people will see my posts, and there's a whole demographic of different people that are watching my stories. So if you have a really good post that you make, like a powerful enrolling post, a call to action post, a really funny meme or whatever, I always go and push my good posts. Not every single one. I don't blow up my stories with my posts. I think that's annoying. But at least one per day, I also push to my stories, because that's going to get people coming and looking at my posts. And oftentimes people are clicking through stories and they never go to see your actual, like, their timeline or your posts. So I'm going to show you how I do that in Facebook and in Instagram. So in Facebook, if you go to this is my stories in Facebook. This is an example of what I'm talking about here. You can see that this was my post. My name is at the very top of it. And it has been shared. My post has been shared into my stories. So I'm going to show you how I do that. So if I go down to the post that I want to share, like let's say I want to share this motivational, my Motivate post into my stories today. See that little arrow that says share at the bottom? I would hit share. And then I would go to the very bottom left where it says your story. And it goes to put it in my story. Now, if you tap on this, you can tap to change style. See where it says that tap if you don't want the wording to show, if you just want the image. Or if you have a few words that are in there, it will show those. So tap on this and you can pick which style you want. This one looks a little bit better to me without the wording, but some of mine will show wording. And then I just share that. So now one of my posts each day is going to show up in my stories, and this is really good. I always do this like for my call to actions, my enrolling posts. If I have like a product sale that I'm posting about, I'm pushing it to stories. Now it's very similar in Instagram. Let me show you how I do it there. You go to find the post on Instagram, see that little arrow at the bottom left, there's a little arrow, you hit that arrow button, you add post to your story, and again, click on the image. You can have, I usually want the wording to show up because your first sentence in a post should be a hook. It should be to get someone to be curious. And so if someone was missing this post on my feed, and let's face it, most people on Instagram aren't looking at feeds, they're looking at stories. This is going to push them there where I have a call to action at the end. And then so you can tap on it. If you just want an image, you can change both of those too. So I hope that this helps.